Hey guys, Nabil here. So it finally happened. We have a changelog for the upcoming patch version 1.62, and it is massive. This is what we've been waiting for. And suffice to say, this completely changes the King of Fighters 15 forever. We're gonna talk about some of the changes today, and before we do that, gentle reminder: like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. Now well, the changes are so big. It's actually 54 pages. There's no way we're gonna go through all of them. Absolutely no way. But we're gonna go through some of the more important ones. And SNK made it even easier. They actually created a video showing some of these changes in a video, which is amazing. But before we watch the video, we're gonna go through the system changes first, right? The that actually affects everybody. And then we'll go through the video and slow it down. Then we'll talk about what is not in the video. So let's get started. And this is patch 1.62, as you can see here. The first change is a renewed design for the member selection screen, for the selection screen. All right, so this has me both happy, not happy, but excited and scared. Well, I'm happy because, yeah, it makes sense, because we're getting more characters now. We're getting 6 more characters, so there's no way they're gonna fit in there. There's gonna be some changes. It has me scared. I hope we're not getting the Samurai Shodown thing where you actually have to scroll. You have a first page and a second page, because that was horrible, and I hope they're not gonna do that. I think they know we hated that first one, so I'll be surprised if they do that. But yeah, count me excited to see how the new select screen is gonna look like. Room match can now change the battle settings from within the room before confirming the fight. I think that's really great. DJ station, so added jacket for the KOF staff role. Added the track Still Green, which is from, Shingo. She's since he's joining the game next week. Battle announcer resolved an issue where under certain circumstances the commentator would say something different than what was happening during the match. I never noticed that, honestly. Other resolved various minor issues. So nothing. The matchmaking is not affected. There's nothing new on the matchmaking side. What else? Let's move on. So all characters. This is again some of the system changes here that we're gonna check out. This is big. I did not expect that. So max mode now, power gauge accumulates when you are in max mode. I think this is really good. I think this is an incentive for people to go more into max mode, and I'm really excited to see how that's gonna affect the matches we're gonna see. Dash in, the hurt box for characters' heads no longer move forward. I think that's good. Resolve, so that's again that's a buff to dash in. Resolved an issue that prevented some characters from guarding immediately after stopping at a certain time during the dash. Again, another buff for some of the characters that had this issue. Crouching LK for all characters no longer hits an air opponent. So this is a big change. This is a big change. Now all characters, if they jump on you, you would actually be able to hit them with a crouching LK. Now it doesn't work anymore. So SNK has been really nerfing crouch LK for this game, because this was, remember, it was a big thing in King of Fighters 14. The blowback increased combo scaling value. All right, so CD. Guard canceled into blowback cannot be followed. Okay. All right, so if you guard cancel into a blowback, you won't be able to follow with that. Okay. Counter throw. Counter throws are no longer possible to be performed during normal attacks, command moves, and blowback recovery. Distance between characters after a counter throw is now the same for all characters. Now, this one I'm not sure what it means. Counter throws are no longer possible to be performed during. Okay, so you would actually be able to do it inside a normal attack on command move, but now you can't. So this has nothing to do with having counter throws not as invincible as they are right now. It's actually given more buffing counter throws. So I think by now it's kind of not make sense, but it's easy to see that SNK is not planning to change the counter throws that a lot of pro players were vocal about, and it's actually part of the game. Normal air throws. All characters now besides Clark have the same horizontal grab range. Clark has a larger horizontal grab range. Makes sense. Special moves. This is interesting. So the DP input, reduced command input window. This adjustment will make it harder for accidental DPs. Interesting. Something I will absolutely test with Robert. Special moves throws for all characters except for some techniques. The power gauge now increases by 50 on throw startup. Increased all recovery frames on whiff except for some techniques. So these are the changes that affect everybody. Now let's watch that video and then we're gonna see some of the characters. Let's watch the video that SNK posted. Alright, so this is the Maximo thing. Now it accumulates during Maximo, as you can see here. I think that's really good. I really think this is good. Shune, some of his buffs. Okay, Benimaru has been buffed. Can you believe it? Benimaru was already a strong character, and now he's really buffed. He is probably going to be top tier right now, along with other characters we're going to see, including this guy, Iori. Iori was not that big of a deal. He wasn't that good when King of Fighters 15 came out, and he's been getting better slightly, and he is much better now. So again, I'm not going to talk about everything because this is massive patch, massive changes, but Benimaru and Iori are absolutely going up in a tier list, that's for sure. I think Ash also is gonna get stronger because now you can actually do the you can accumulate meter when you are in max mode, so that's gonna help him even more. All right, 1 inch cancel version, decreased attack startup from 15 to 12, reduced knockback distance, and among other changes, K-Dash is absolutely benefiting from this patch. Increase the opponent hit stop on hit, you can see. Now this guy is they're not talking about him, talking about Maxima, who's also getting a buff. And this guy, Andy. Dude, I am looking at Andy right now. Let's can now target combo can now be cancelled. Okay. Go back. Andy is gonna be in my team for sure. Look at that. That's beautiful. Reduced all recovery frames for the Shodown EX version. Hishoken is now faster. That is absolutely a buff. Now Joe is already a strong character. His has an expanded hitbox for his screw upper, and can now be climax cancelled on final hit for the Baku Slug Golden Tiger. Wow, dude, this game is completely different now. It's unbelievable. Dolores, I don't think she got a lot of buffs. Oh, trap kick can now be cancelled. Dude, that is nice. It can be cancelled into maximum, into climax. Minor change. I'm not a. Oh, Shermie got nerfed. Now Shermie got nerfed. We're gonna see some of these changes later on, but Shermie got nerfed. Terry got buffed. Leona got buffed. She has an increased speed. This guy is the jury's still out. Ramon was terrible in the game. I'm not sure of the changes that they have here, and we'll see some of them are good. Dino has been buffed as well. Gato has been nerfed, which makes me sad, dude. Gato was getting nerfed by each patch, is making him worse and worse, unfortunately. As I said, Dino got buffed. You can see you can climax cancel that one. Angel, not a big change, but I mean she has some reduced combo scaling value, can now be super cancelled, increased damage. So she did get some changes. I don't believe they're massive, but she's better. So yeah, she's absolutely better. Yeah, dude. Okay, she can climax cancel from an advanced cancel. So combo to an advance and advance to climax, it's a big one. You see the damage. Vanessa added an HK HP target combo. Rugal. Hayden has, is buffed. Hayden is buffed, so he might be back on my team again. Billy Khan is better. Don't think by a whole lot. But again, this is just based on what I read from from the changes, and the jury is still out until we get the patch on Tuesday. He did a lot of, he's gotten absolutely a lot of changes. Whether it's going to be enough to make him a good character remains to be seen. Terry has been buffed again. Yamazaki buffed as well. He's absolutely reduced all recovery frames on hit for his Pit Viper max version. So in general, what SNK did is they actually did a lot of buffs. They buffed a lot of the characters. Now we're gonna see the most important one after this video. Dolly, I haven't played Dolly honestly, so I'm not sure if she needed these changes or not. Unfortunately, didn't spend a lot of time with the last DLC team. Now let's go ahead, let's go back, and we're gonna start looking at some of the changes. And I'm gonna go with the main one that I want to see, which is Cronin. Cronin has been a problem in the game, and Kula will. So let's see Hyden quickly. So look at Hyden. All right, look at Hyden. Hyden absolutely has been buffed. His far-standing LK can be cancelled. Far-standing HP has a decreased startup from 11 to 8. That's great. Shooting Narnago, the cancelled version, 17 to 15. Reduce all recovery frames for the cross-cutter. The Moon Slasher damage dealt when hitting the tip of the slash is now the same as close. This is massive. That's massive. Reduce knockback distance. Increase opponent hit stop on block. Oh my god. Hyden is back. Hyden is back, everybody. The Moon Slasher reduced knockback distance on block. Increase opponent hit stop on block. Stormbringer increased damage. Stinger increased opponent hit stop. Hyden is, wow. Hyden is absolutely back on the menu for me. Dolores, Kyo, expanded attack hitbox, expanded the hurtbox as well. Can no longer whiff cancel. Expanded his, this is the far standing HP, so expanded the hitbox. Yes, the hurtbox is also expanded, but that's still considered a buff. Close standing LK, expanded close proximity recognition. Can now be rapid cancelled into attacks other than close standing LK. No longer travel forward during cancel. All these scream buff for Kyo Kusanagi. Crouching HP, increased cancel window duration. I think that's massive. That makes it easier to play Kyo. Jumping LP, decreased attack startup from 6 to 4. Jumping HP, increased attack frames for this jumping HP. Jumping HK, expanded the attack hitbox. Expanded the hurtbox, but still worth it. Jumping blowback, increased attack startup from 10 to 12. Red kick, HK version, reduced all recovery frames. That is massive. 75 Shiki Kai, follow-up, expanded attack hitbox, reduced knockback, reduced opponent guard recovery. The EX version, reduced knockback. This is, wow. All right, he is really getting buffed. There's some few changes here, like removed invulnerability and too low attacks. All right, that's not a nerf, but looking at the whole picture, look at increased damage, change distance between opponent and character on hit. So he is absolutely buffed. Iori, again, massive buffs here. Far standing HK, expanded attack, hitbox, reduced all recovery frames. Close standing LP, decreased attack startup from 5 to 4. The jumping LP, decreased attack startup 6 to 4. Jumping, decreased attack startup 5 to 4. Blowback, reduced attack hitbox, increased opponent hit stop. So a lot of changes again. And he absolutely is now a strong character. Both Kyo and Iori has gotten more. He needed it more, honestly. But Iori is absolutely strong. Shizuru as well gotten some buffs, as we've seen in the video. Again, I'm not gonna go through everything. Ash also has some buffs, but the idea of actually gaining back meter in max mode, that's gonna play a lot for him. Elizabeth got nerfed. She absolutely got nerfed. Not going through all the changes, but she absolutely got nerfed, unfortunately. Kukri is now a bit better. He's absolutely better than the previous patch. Remains to be seen whether, the changes are massive. All right, I'm going to talk about Cronin. Far-standing LK can now be cancelled. All right, that looks like cool. Increased attack frames. Okay. Close-standing LK, decreased attack startup from 7 to 4. Crouching HP, increased attack startup from 9 to 12. Crouching HK, decreased attack from 10 to 8. Now travels forward. Oh, okay. Emergency slide, reduced opponent guard recovery. Blaze thrower, reduced combo scaling value. All right, that's can now OTG, but reduce the combo scaling. Hit shield, no longer hits opponents behind the character. increased all recovery frames on block, reduced attack frames, reduced super cancel window, heat shield. The EX version no longer hits opponent behind the character, altered opponent behavior on hit, increased damage, increased all recovery frames. Strike slash, increased all recovery frames. So yeah, you can see Cronin's days are numbered. He's still gonna be strong. He's still gonna be a viable character. Don't get me wrong. From these changes here, again, jury is still out. He's still looking to be viable, but he's not the monster he is right now that everybody's playing him. That might be Benny Maru now. Kula also got nerfed. Kula got nerfed. Reduced attack hitbox, increased recovery frames, decreased attack startup, that's not bad. Increased time it takes to get lower to the ground, reduced attack hitbox, increased all recovery frames. Kula, man, Kula was, dude, like she was nerfed hard. Like she was nerfed hard. I don't know if she got nerfed even more than Cronin, but she got nerfed. Kula is, wow. Angel, we talked about Angel, Yashiro, so I'm not gonna go through all of them, obviously. Shermie got nerfed. Increased time it takes to get lower to the ground. Reduced distance travel before attacks for the close standing LP. Moved push box downwards. Expanded the hurt box. Expanded the push box. So she got nerfed. Shermie absolutely got nerfed. K-Dash got buffed, as I said. Maxima got buffed. Whip, let's see, can now be cancelled. Expand attack. Decrease attacks. Okay, can now be triggered. So some changes. Not sure what's, you know, if she's getting a little bit better or not, but might still how she is right now. Antonov reduced all recovery frames. Minor buffs for Antonov. Ramon, I'm not gonna go because I haven't played Ramon, so we have to wait and see. Dinosaur got buffed. Leona got buffed. Increased movement speed, and for her dashing is now faster. Reduced all recovery frames. She absolutely got buffed. Raph, reduced all recovery frames, reduced knockback distance, can now cancel by the crouching HP, can now cancel by jet upper. Oh wow, nice. Increased all recovery frames on whiff, increased all recovery frames. So yeah, we're not getting the crazy strong Raph again, that's for sure. Clark, I'm not sure, man. Like he seems like he got nerfed for me. Close standing LP, decreased attack startup, alright. Close standing LK, reduced knockback distance. Close standing HK now considered on ground. Crouching LP, increased recovery frames, so that's gonna change a bit of some of the combos they do. Crouching HP, reduced attack hitbox. So those are all nerfs, man. I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad for my boy Clark. Jumping HK, reduced attack hitbox. He absolutely seems nerfed to me. He absolutely seems nerfed. Super Argentine backbreaker guard point now triggers on the first frame. All right, that's good. That gives him this makes this move more, stronger. Mount tackle, reduce distance traveled, reduce all recovery. So I don't know how that's gonna affect him. I need to lab. But to me, he seems that he has gotten a couple cool things, but a lot of nerfs. Terry, increased attack frames, decreased attack startup, Terry's getting stronger again. Back knuckle can be cancelled. Rising upper, reduced hurt box size. Right, reduce hurt box size. Reduce all recovery frames though for the rising upper. Decreased attack startup from 5. He increased projectile invulnerability frames. He's getting stronger. Terry is stronger again. I mean, not that he was weak. Andy looks amazing. I will be adding Andy to my team, that for sure. Joe, still good. Rio, decreased attack startup, can now be cancelled into expanded counter hitbox. Some changes. Increase. Okay. There are some changes. Reduced combo scaling value. Not sure how meaningful they are. Same for Robert. King now has that overhead that can be cancelled into a climax. I think that's pretty awesome. She might be back on the menu. Mai seems no big changes. Yuri got buffed, which is crazy because she was already a strong character. I'm not sure what's the idea there, but Yuri got buffed, which is scary. Blue Mary, not that big of a change. Vanessa, not that big of a change. Luong, not that big of a change. Rock, man, this breaks my heart. As someone who just recently started having Rock as his anchor character, Rock is not good anymore. From these changes, could be wrong, but he really got hit hard, man. he got hit hard. B Janet also got nerfed. She absolutely got nerfed, man. I mean, we've been seeing her a lot in tournaments. Gato got nerfed as well. Which is sad. Again, one of my team members. Seems like all the characters I made now have been nerfed. So I need to be doing some big changes when the game comes up. When the patch comes up. Geese has been actually buffed, believe it or not. So I might consider that as well. Billy has been buffed. Not sure if he's buffed enough. And Yamazaki as well. Not gonna talk about Orochi Yashiro and the rest. Orochi Shurmi is not. It's pretty much the same. Haomaru and Nakoruru, etc. I haven't played them much to be able to discuss that, but King of Fighters 15 is literally changing to another game starting Tuesday. When this patch drops, it's absolutely a brand new game, brand new meta, and I'll be back clapping the game. I miss playing the game, and lately I had some time to play it, and I'm like, there's no, like I'd wait for the patch to drop, and I'm happy I did that because a lot of big changes are coming. So what do you guys think about the patch so far? Let me know all that and more in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.